Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks, Part 3. I found a better way, quicker way to do it. We're going to draw an ellipse. Doesn't really matter what size. We'll make it 20 inches. And then we're going to make it like 100 points. And then we're going to make a duplicate of it. And this is why what the video is really about. I'm going to change my nudge factor to 24. And I'm going to move that out of the way, make a duplicate, put this back. Now on this one, I'm going to go to arrange and convert it to an outline, and then left click and right click. If you watched the video the other day, I had to cut some lines because when I did the Gaussian blur, it would mess with the line. So if you don't understand what was going on there. So we're just going to kind of draw it from scratch. I'm going to kind of reduplicate this. So I'm going to take my 3-point curve line. I'm going to go from that line all the way down to here. And then I'm going to put a little curve to it. Now we need another side. So I'm going to start here and then go to here and put a little curve to it. And there's several ways you could do this, but you'll see in just a second that we'll be able to, also need to put a line through here to give it kind of like the turning point of the curve. So we'll just go like this and put it like right there. Now, here's what's going to make the difference. We can take the Smart Fill tool, set on this light green. Now, this is going to stop the line. So what we can do because these are joined, we can nudge that up. Well, I'm going to leave it on that factor. And I'm going to nudge this up and that up. Hopefully these two lines are touching, and they are. Now we're going to take the Smart Fill tool and fill that in. And now you can see we got two spots. Now I'm going to nudge them back down. I'm going to take away the outline. And I'm going to grab this first one and get the interactive fill tool. And I'm going to, and I'm going to swipe up and give it a little brown or black. That's pretty good. Maybe not quite so much. And now we're going to grab the other one, and we're going to grab interactive fill tool. This time we're going to go down, and we're going to change that to that blue. And then we're going to add that turquoise or lighter color there. Not much change, so we're going to get another one. Put it like right there. Now, here's kind of the key. We can get rid of this. Take this shape, and we're going to Control D and make a duplicate and move it over. And there's our blue. And you can see now that well, you know what I need to also do? Let me back up here. I forgot. If y'all watch the other video, you'll know. I'm going to group this together, Control G, Control D to duplicate, Alternate C to have it move to the center of the page. And I'm going to rotate it that 20 degrees. So there's that cross section that we really can't have. Well, yeah, we can't have that because if we do that, it'll show up in the next version. So I'm going to, what I can do is go up to Effects and ungroup all. That way I don't have to mess with this one. And I'm going to left click, no fill, right click outline. In this one, I'm going to do the same. I think I moved it. Yep, I moved it a little bit. But I'm going to left click, right click. Well, that's really the only one I need. So what we're going to do now, we're going to fill in this with the Smart Fill tool. And then that way, when it comes around, it'll be on the top. I'm going to go ahead and Control or Shift select that, go up to Range and group it together. And now I can grab this and I can take my interactive fill tool and go from there to there, put a little black, and you could use dark blue. See how it went down here also? I'm going to call it like that. Now we can delete all this and see that's what we want. So I'm going to take away the outline. Now I'm going to group all this together, Control G, and I'm going to get rid of this. Well, you know, I don't have to get rid of it. Let's just turn it blue. And then we're going to take this one and make this one like, I think I made it 50 points. No, I made it 30. And I make it that blue, light blue. For some reason, I'm having to click off of it to get it to do it. Now I'm going to put it on the top, go up to range, order, front of page. And I want to make sure that my other one, you know, those blues are really too much the same color. But the other one's going to be blurry, so it doesn't matter. So I'm going to click on that, and you can see I've got it clicked or selected. So I'm going to go to Effects, Blur, and I'm going to go to Gaussian Blur. And I'm going to blur it a little bit. Well, that's pretty good. So now that looks pretty good. See, now I didn't have to draw those lines. So I'm going to Control D to duplicate, Alternate C to rotate it. And you can see now it's in the center rotation. Well, I'm going to have to bring in indexing lines. See, I thought it was in the center. That's a little bit off. So I'm going to go Alternate C. There we go. And I'm going to rotate that. I don't know if I got a duplicate. Rotate that 20 degrees, and it is. So see, you'll see when it comes around. Control D, make it 40 degrees. And the interactive or the blur effect is causing my computer to slow down because there's so much going on the screen. This would have been good example to, well, I messed up there. You know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to take these back, take a little bit of time. What I do like about using the rotation docker, I'm going to Alternate C. See, it doesn't look like it is, but if you click on it, there's the deal. We're going to go up to Windows, Dockers, Transform or Transformation, and get the rotation. And we're going to go 20 degrees. So we need 18, but we've already got one, so we're going to go 17. And hopefully this will do it a lot faster. It'll still take some time, but I won't have to Control D a bunch. And when it comes around, that void space will be behind that last one, hopefully. See, it's so much going on, especially on my laptop, with this blur effect, because if you actually look at it in wireframe, you'll see a bounding box, but it should almost be done. Anyway, this is a really cool effect. I'm not saying you'll ever draw this. This is taking so long, sometimes it would even crash the computer or crash Corel. Hopefully it'll be done in just a second. There we go. That looks, and see, so that's what I'm talking about. That blank spot is behind there. And I'm a little bit off on my center rotation. That irritates me a little bit, but it's good enough for the video. I was off on the mark a little bit. It started right there, and because the first one is dead on. Anyway, I hope that helped a little bit. Thank you for watching.